Yes. So we're going to start with Ayah 91. The author says, starting with the word of Allah Ta'ala, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإذا قيل لهم آمنوا بما أنزل الله قالوا نؤمن بما أنزل علينا. And when it was said to them, believe in all that Allah has revealed, they said, we only believe in what was revealed to us, which is the Torah. وَيَكْفُرُونَ بِمَا وَرَاءَهُ وَهُوَ الْحَقُّ مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا مَعَهُمْ. And they disbelieve in what is beyond that, while it is the truth, verifying what they have. مَا وَرَاءَهُ, they disbelieve in what is beyond that, or they disbelieve in what is after that, which is the Quran. وَهُوَ الْحَقُّ, while it is the truth. Yani, this is translating the wow as hal, wawul hal. So instead of and it is the truth, yani while it is the truth. وَهُوَ الْحَقُّ مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا مَعَهُمْ, while it is the truth, or though it is the truth, verifying what they have. So if they disbelieve in what complies with the Torah, then they disbelieve in their very own Torah. قُلْ فَلِمَ تَقْتُلُونَ أَنْبِيَاءَ اللَّهِ مِنْ قَبْلُ إِنْ كُنْتُمْ مُؤْمِنِينَ. You put a Hamza there. Did I miss something? This no. Okay. You want to tell me, yani unzila? Where's? Be more clear for me, please. Bima unzila alayna. The bomba's there. It's just the font. See, if I change the font, you see the bomba's there. Barakallahu feek. I should change the font, inshallah ta'ala, so that doesn't look like it's cut off. Okay? Now, وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ آمِنُوا بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ قَالُوا نُؤْمِنُ بِمَا أُنزِلَ عَلَيْنَا. And when it is said to them, believe in what Allah has revealed, believe in all that Allah has revealed, they said, we only believe in what was revealed to us. وَيَكْفُرُونَ بِمَا وَرَاءَهُ وَهُوَ الْحَقُّ مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا مَعَهُمْ. And they disbelieve in what is beyond that, or what is after that, which is the Quran, while it is the truth, or though it is the truth, verifying what they have. So then, if they don't believe in what complies with the Torah, then they don't believe in the Torah. قُلْ فَلِمَ تَقْتُلُونَ أَنْبِيَاءَ اللَّهِ مِنْ قَبْلُ إِنْ كُنْتُمْ مُؤْمِنِينَ. Say, Muhammad, why then did you kill Allah's prophets before, if you were indeed believers? So the Jews at the time of our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam are being addressed about what their ancestors did of slaying prophets. But the verse is posed as if they did the killing because they approved of what their ancestors did. So we talked about that before. That the surah addresses the Jews at the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not just in this spot. Consistently is addressing the Jews at the time of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam as if they were their ancestors. Why? Because they saw themselves as the same people and they approved of what their ancestors did. And I gave you also an analogy. You know how sports fans, they talk about their teams, their favorite teams, as if they are part of the team. And when they are in heated debates with others, they talk about those as if, when they are debating with someone, their opponent, don't they talk to their opponent as if their opponent is part of the other team? So they say, we went to the championship. You, you never went to the championship. And neither of them have anything to do with that. But just to give you an example or make it more relatable for you, that Allah Ta'ala addresses them as if they are the ones. Now that I changed the font, then I have to realign things here. Or maybe it was already needing realignment. قل فلم تقتلون أنبياء الله من قبل. Say, O Muhammad, why then did you kill Allah's prophets before? Prophets before Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. إن كنتم مؤمنين. If you were indeed believers in the Torah that forbids killing prophets.
It's
So
just
here, the way it's put in the English is in past tense. Why did you? Whereas it's in the Arabic is present tense. Why do you? قل فلم تقتلون أنبياء الله. Why do you kill the prophets of Allah? So let's put it like that. And that is something from the past. They killed prophets in the past. Why is it posed in the present tense? Because that's their custom. Or that was their custom. Prophet killing. وَلَقَدْ جَاءَكُم مُوسَى بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ. We swear, Moses did come to you with the clear miracles. Al-Bayinat is the miracles. The word the scholars usually use to talk about the miracles or for miracles of prophets is mu'jizah. This word mu'jizah does not appear in the Quran. Rather, what appears in the Quran in reference to the miracles is al-bayinat, the clear things. Or also al-ayat, the signs. Singular or plural. Ayah or ayat. And the wow here, that's for swearing. That's the wow when you say wallahi. So we're not going to put and here. And Moses did come to you. This is a swearing wow, not a conjunction or conjunctive wow. لَقَدْ جَاءَكُم مُوسَى. And the lamb is falling in the place of the response to the swear, meaning the response to the swear means what you're swearing about. If someone were to swear, if someone just came in the room and said, Wallahi, and they didn't say anything else, then you're going to be looking at it. And then you're going to say, what? So a swear needs two sentences to be complete. two clauses to be complete sentence if you want. The swear itself and what's being sworn about, both of those together form one sentence, a complex sentence. So we swear Moses did come to you with the clear miracles. ثم اتخذتم العجل من بعده. Then you took the calf as an object of worship in his absence. Then you took the calf after him. You took the calf as an object of worship after him, yani in his absence, when he left you to go for the appointment, to get the revelation from his Lord. ثم اتخذتم العجل من بعده وأنتم ظالمون. Then you took the calf as an object of worship in his absence while you were unjust for doing so. Or وَأَنْتُمْ ظَالِمُونَ, and you are indeed an unjust people. Yani, if this wow is for hal, the hal, which is the circumstance, the situation, the hal, then it means while. Then you took the calf in his absence while you were unjust. And if this wow is a conjunction, then what's after it is a new sentence. وَأَنْتُمْ ظَالِمُونَ, and you are unjust people. That's the kind of people you are. وَإِذْ أَخَذْنَا مِيثَاقَكُمْ وَرَفَعْنَا فَوْقَكُمُ الطُّورَ. And when we took your covenant, yani recall, وَاذْكُرُوا, recall when we took your covenant. Covenant is a pact, a promise. What covenant is that? For them to accept the Torah. وَرَفَعْنَا فَوْقَكُمُ الطُّورَ. And when you refuse to accept the Torah, we commanded the angel to raise over you the mountain, to drop it upon you had you refused to accept the Torah. So, inshallah, you're familiar with this story now. So, what happened? They said to Musa, bring to us the book that you promised us. Bring us the book that you promised us. Because he had told them before that Allah will reveal a book to him. So when they asked him for the book, he said, I will ask my Lord. So he asked his Lord. Then his Lord commanded him to go on a retreat or go for an appointment. So he left his brother Aaron in charge of the children of Israel. And he went for his appointment. He was away for 40 days. He fasted those 40 days. And he received the Torah during those days. And he heard the speech of Allah Ta'ala. And that's when he asked Allah to enable him to see him. And Allah did not grant him seeing him. And Allah revealed to him that Allah is not seen by the eyes in the dunya. And Moses is the first one who received this knowledge. So he received the Torah, and Allah revealed to him, he asked Allah to see him. Allah Ta'ala did not grant him that. And Allah made the mountain crumble before his eyes, if you remember the story. I'm trying to summarize here. Moses, he saw a mountain crumble before his eyes, and he fainted. Then he woke up. And Allah revealed to him that his people went astray. So he took up the tablets of the Torah and he rushed to his people. He came to them to find that a great number of them had been worshiping a calf that was made from gold and was imbued with magic. Who was the magician? Was a man named Musa Samiri. So we'll come to that inshallah. If Allah enables us to read the tafsir of Surah Taha, then we'll see the story of Musa Samiri, inshallah. So Moses took care of that. The story, the details of that story are in Surah Taha. And after he took care of that, then he commenced to present the Torah to them. So he told them, here are the tablets of the Torah, or here is the Torah. This is the book of Allah. And those were huge tablets. It was said to have been revealed on green stone, emerald or something like that. And it was said to have been revealed on wood from paradise. And it had all of the laws in it, all at once. So they saw what was there, all of the halal and the haram and all the obligations. And they didn't want to accept. They were hesitant. So when they didn't want to accept, Allah Ta'ala commanded the angel to wrench out a mountain. So he pulled that mountain out and dangled it over the heads of the Israelites. And they were in its shadow, horrified, afraid that this mountain was about to fall upon them and smash them. So Moses told them, accept. So they said, Sami'na wa ata'na. We hear and we obey. And then Moses told them, Usjudu, prostrate. So they fell down into sujud. But they were so afraid that they had only half of their faces on the ground while they were attempting to look up at the mountain hovering over their heads. Yani, there's a mountain over their heads being held up by an angel. It's not really hovering. It's as if the mountain is a cloud over them. So that's what this is about. وَإِذْ أَخَذْنَا مِيثَاقَكُمْ وَرَفَعْنَا فَوْقَكُمُ الطُّورَ. And when we took your covenant and we raised the mountain over you, meaning we commanded the angel to wrench out the mountain and hold it over you, ready to drop it upon you. خُذُوا مَا آتَيْنَاكُمْ بِقُوَّةٍ. Accept what we have given you with firm resolve, with strength. Accept what we have given you with strength, yani with firm resolve. So that's when they said, Sami'na wa ata'na. We hear and we obey. Wasma'u, and hear what you are commanded to do. So they said, Sami'na wa ata'na. Hear with the hearing of acceptance and obedience. قالوا سمعنا وعصينا. They said, we heard what you said and we disobey your command. Yani, not in this session though. Not here while the mountain was over their heads. While the mountain was over their heads, they said, سمعنا وأطعنا. We hear and we obey. And what we are reading now is repeat of what is in verse 63 with something additional. Let's finish this ayah and then we'll look at ayah 63. وَأُشْرِبُوا فِي قُلُوبِهِمُ الْعِجْلَ بِكُفْرِهِمْ. And their hearts were made to drink from the love of the calf because of their disbelief. They were made to drink of it until it overcame them and fused with their hearts. They became infatuated with this calf or obsessed with it. Because of their disbelief, which was their inclination to liken God to the creations. قُلْ بِئْسَ مَا يَأْمُرُكُمْ بِهِ إِيمَانُكُمْ. قُلْ بِئْسَ مَا يَأْمُرُكُمْ بِهِ إِيمَانُكُمْ إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. Say sarcastically, O Muhammad, evil is that worship of the calf which your supposed belief in the Torah commands you. بِئْسَ مَا يَأْمُرُكُمْ بِهِ إِيمَانُكُمْ. How evil is what your faith commands you to do. Okay, so قُلْ بِئْسَ مَا يَأْمُرُكُمْ بِهِ إِيمَانُكُمْ. Say, O Muhammad, how evil is that which your faith commands you. So that the Prophet was commanded to say that. So that's a sarcasm. These are kinds of statements that maybe some people hear them and they're afraid it's blasphemy. Someone says a sarcastic statement to them, they are afraid that it's blasphemy. And it wouldn't be blasphemy. إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. If you are believers, then what your belief commands you to do is very evil. قُلْ إِن كَانَتْ لَكُمُ الدَّارُ الْآخِرَةُ. Let's check out the other ayah. Which ayah was that? Ayah 63. Let's see what's there. Before you move on to that, yeah. The tablets were written on what kind of stone? Green stone. Like, green stone. Yeah, like emerald or something like that. It was said, Yani, it was said that it was written on green stone, and it was said to be, or engraved, and it was said to be written on or engraved in wood from paradise. Here's ayah 63. وَإِذْ أَخَذْنَا مِيثَاقَكُمْ وَرَفَعْنَا فَوْقَكُمُ الطُّورَ خُذُوا مَا آتَيْنَاكُمْ بِقُوَّةٍ وَاذْكُرُوا مَا فِيهِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. So, and when we took your covenant and we raised the mountain over you, so now you know what that means. We raised the mountain over you means we commanded the angel to pull the mountain out and hold it over you, and you stood in its shadow. It was over you like a cloud, and you stood in its shadow. خُذُوا مَا آتَيْنَاكُمْ بِقُوَّةٍ. Accept what we have given you with firm resolve. وَاذْكُرُوا مَا فِيهِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. And know well what is in it. Yani study it well so that you may fear God. That's ayah 63. And we just read ayah 93. وَإِذْ أَخَذْنَا مِيثَاقَكُمْ وَرَفَعْنَا فَوْقَكُمُ الطُّورَ. So similar. خُذُوا مَا آتَيْنَاكُمْ بِقُوَّةٍ. Then instead of وَاذْكُرُوا مَا فِيهِ وَاسْمَعُوا, and hear what you are commanded to do. قَالُوا سَمِعْنَا وَعَصَيْنَا. They said, we heard what you said and we disobey your command. Here, this part. So probably I highlighted it to uh, verify where this statement of theirs is false. It's not at the spot where the mountain is over their heads. Here, while the mountain is over their heads, they are horrified. So they're not smart mouthing Musa in this situation. We hear and we disobey. وَأُشْرِبُوا فِي قُلُوبِهِمُ الْعِجْلَ بِكُفْرِهِمْ, etc.